Hundreds of bushfires have burnt across Australia, killing at least 28 people and killing almost 500 million animals. Many more were injured. These are the worst fires in the country's history. It is easy to feel helpless in the UK when looking at the situation. However, in Hackney, this quirky little craft studio here behind me have decided to take action. They're holding workshops to teach people how to sew clothes for injured animals. This came after they saw an appeal online from the Animal Rescue Craft Guild. Brooke Dennis set up the studio last year. She holds sewing workshops here. She had the idea to use classes to make special clothing for injured animals in Australia. People made bat wraps and joey pouches from old bed sheets and pillowcases. The idea is to simulate mothers' wings and to wrap injured and orphaned bats so they feel safe.
It's obviously a very severe situation, and it's something that's really common in Australia, the bushfires. And this year, with my family being in Australia, and now I just learnt this morning that my friend can't go outside because of the toxic smoke, and the fires are 2 to 3 hours away, which seems a long way away, but like that's my people and they're in danger. And I remember when I was younger watching the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin, on TV, and he was looking after these baby animals that he'd go after the fires and collect them. And that was something that I watched when I was like 10 or 11 years old. And I saw this come up on Facebook, and I was like, it took me right back to that moment where I was like, the animals. And then it didn't take long for me to find this group, this organisation, and they were doing this. And I was like, I can do this myself because I'm going back to New Zealand at the end of the month and I can take this stuff with me. However, now the stuff that we received and that we made is just so much that we've got other people taking stuff to Australia.
Many charities in Australia are asking for financial support, but for those who don't have the resources, this is a great way to support the cause.
I heard about what was going on. I'm from New Zealand as well, and I heard about the need for these little pouches and everything, and I thought this is a good way that I can provide some hands-on help. I was actually cutting out things because I'm not a great seamstress, so I thought I'd be more suited to doing some shape cutting, so I kind of cut the patterns out before they got sent over to the machines.
Indeed, the project became so popular that the craft studio did not have enough sewing machines to cope with the demand. Coughlan, East London Lines, Hackney.